Hey, this is Russ. I had a couple of announcements I want to give you guys. First off, one is quite obvious. Yeah, we had the seventh haircut. Yeah, we are ahead of the game now. So the cost to buy the tools necessary to cut our hair, we've regained all that money back. And here's how I mean by regaining. I mean, it costs a certain amount of money to buy it. And of course, had I gone directly to the people who cut my hair in the past, it would have cost me a certain amount of money. So we've evened out at this point. I think we're actually ahead of the game now. So we're actually saving money at this point. So I don't plan to go back. I think my wife has been doing a decent job. I'm going to continue doing that. So that's the first announcement. All right. Second announcement is I've decided to stop the e-bike rehab channel. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. Okay, so let's discuss this and what's going to happen in the future for the Russ is Right channel. All right. As you all know, that I bought this e-bike specifically to help my knee so that I can continue riding on the bike trail and not have a knee problem. So I can go some distance and not worry about getting back. All right. So that bike is quite heavy, quite frankly. It's 69 pounds. You know, your typical bike is 30 something pounds. So this is more than double. Now, if you add the fact that I purchased a huge bike chain that's like 10 pounds for the bike chain and the lock, and then all the other junk that I carry with me in case you get a flat tire and all sorts of stuff, and then all the video equipment and audio equipment I carry with me on top of that, it adds up, okay? So it's a hard bike to pedal on your own, so you do need something like a battery to kind of help it along, all right? So the whole reason for this is to help with the rehab of my knee and also to allow me to get out into the world. I don't want to be cooped up in the house all the time. I want to go out and do things, and this is going to allow me to do that, okay? In fact, yesterday I took you guys out on my first ride on the bike trail. Unfortunately, the video was shot a little bit too low angled. I couldn't see what I was doing because the camera is mounted on my chest. So if you watch that video, you'll see it's mostly showing my controller in my hands, all that kind of stuff. You're not really seeing the road ahead. So now that I know that's happening there, I'm going to be making adjustments so we can actually see where I'm going. All right, so that's going to be better in the future. Okay, and the knee replacement videos are kind of part of that because I'm going to be talking about my knee and talking about other things too. So I kind of kept thinking that if I split the two things, because I kind of felt that, okay, well, if this is going to be about biking and fishing and all that, it should kind of go off on its own. But the thing is that if I'm talking about the knee while I'm biking, that's still really a Russ is Right type of a topic, right? So people looking at the e-bike thing would say, well, that doesn't really apply to me. And then, of course, the knee people may not want to go over to the bike channel. So ultimately, it was destined to be dropped. So I'm going to keep it all here on the Russ is Right channel. So now you're going to think about, well, how do we know when you're going to do a bike video or when you're going to do a knee video? So I've put together what I think would be a decent schedule going forward, okay? Now, of course, anytime I give absolutes, things sometimes change. So let's try it this way first, all right? So knee videos, specifically about the knee, are going to be on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, okay? And e-bike / fishing / whatever else I want to do will be on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Okay, that gives us plenty of days to work with, and I will be taking Thursdays and Sundays off. All right. So let's try it this way. Let's see how this goes and see if this works out for everybody. Now, I do hope you do watch the e-bike videos, even though you may be just interested in the knee, because we'll be talking about stuff while I'm out on the bike trail, and you know, it may not always be about the knee, but there's probably going to be some talk about the knee because if I'm starting to hurt or I'm whatever, I'm going to be talking about that. So my hope is that you will also watch the bike videos besides specifically just the knee information. All right. So this gives me an opportunity to do more things than just simply sitting side here and talk about the knee. All right. Because I do also realize too that I am getting better. Let me give you a quick update on my knee as well, since we're talking about that. And I already said this on the e-bike channel. My extension is now between 2 and 3 degrees. Yeah, I did a measurement on it and it's below 5. All right. So I'm not at 0, but I feel I'm somewhere between 2 and 3. And as you know, it's very hard to measure this thing, but it's better than 5. So we're calling it 2 to 3 degrees. So thank you very much to Joint Active Systems, Jazz, for helping me out with that. So the deflection is still at 120. Now, I haven't used the Jazz flexion unit for several weeks now. And I did another bend on my own just to see what it looked like, and it's still sitting at 120, so I am not reverting back. I think what I'm going to do is this week I'm going to use the Jazz a little bit more this time and see if it feels tight or not. If it doesn't seem to be that much more tighter than I know it to have been when I was using it, I think it's time to return the unit back to Joint Active Systems. So I'm going to request them to get ready for me to send it back to them. And then when I feel comfortable enough, it's going back, okay? Anyways, those are the announcements I wanted to give you guys, knowing that this is what our schedule will be. And I think just before every video, I'm just going to flash on the corner, right down over there, the schedule. So anytime people watch a video, even if they're brand new people, they know what the schedule will typically be. So if they found the channel because it's an e-bike video, they know that if they want to see e-bike stuff from Russ is Right, it's going to be on Tuesdays and Saturdays. And if they look for fishing stuff, it could possibly be on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Okay, so everything other than just specifically knee discussions, Tuesdays and Saturdays. And then the knee people, of course, the guys like you who've been with me for a long time now, you know it's going to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it might be sprinkled in on a biking video too. So don't neglect the biking videos. Watch those. It'll be fun. Okay. And you may hear some new information from me there too. All right. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I am going in for my second Pfizer shot today. So if you don't hear from me Monday or Tuesday, you know it's probably because I'm aching or something like that, because some people have some reaction to that. So anyways, if you see the video coming up on Mondays or Tuesdays, you know that I'm doing okay. All right. Talk to you guys next time.